Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB 9 Innings 23 video, and in today's video, we've got a lot of packs to go through today. We've got some update notes to go over today, which are dropping tomorrow, and we've got some skill changes to go through as well, and a green ticket as well, finally. We got the end of the month green ticket. So, without further ado, let's begin, and let's talk about the update notice that just dropped earlier this week. I believe it was this week that they dropped this update note. It says 26, so it was just a couple days ago. So if you guys didn't see this, I'm going to leave a link. This is another Hive notice. I'm going to leave this in the description for you guys if you guys want to follow along with me. I'm basically just going to talk my way down this list. There's some interesting things as I click on this link and blind myself because the Hive uses white backgrounds, which are blinding for people like myself who use computers all day long. Let's see. Oh, let's sit in the dark. So the white background absolutely blinds me. In the meantime, I gotta go clean up some of my roster space. I forgot to do this before I begin the video, so gotta go combine some players away real quick. So let's see. So this is really something that we were kind of waiting for this entire time. This is skill changes information. This happened a lot faster than I kind of thought that it would have. I didn't expect them to go this quickly in terms of their changes to the skills, but I am surprised. So we already know this player stats improvement is finally happening. The influence of the players, we already know all this stuff. I mean, we've beaten this like a dead horse at this point. Like, we don't need to go over that part of it anymore. Stamina influence change, yes. Legend Black player diamond development change from +2 to +3. That's an interesting one, but I mean, we're all black diamond decks at this point, so I don't feel like that really matters that much. How much is 1 point going to really matter? Like, what is that going to give you? Like a fifth of an overall? Oh, no, that will give you one overall on all your players. That's okay. Finally making primes better effects. They're nerfing gears, which is a weird one. I don't really understand that. They're changing the gear numbers. Like, for anybody who uses gear and of ranked or in club like myself, they're lowering it so that way it has, I guess, a lower effect in league. It says in ranked and club. So like, if you're playing league, you still have your +5 on gold gear, but now it's going to be like +3 in club and ranked. I don't get it. I don't really get it. I think I have a combination to do real quick, so let's go do that real quick. Do I have 3 golds? I do have 3 golds. Bah, I got the gold out of it. Anyway, so as we go down here further, overall increase has been reduced from 20 to 10. I mean, no one really uses pinch hitters anyway, to be honest. Skills improved. We finally have the table is in this photo here of what they're going to be doing to the skills. So for anybody who had questions like myself about things that are going to be interesting, there's a couple questions I had when I read this entire table. It says, oh, I got a vintage right off the bat. Thank you very much. It says, for batter's insight, increases I, reduces the level of gold grade or below skills among the pitcher's skills. So what we don't understand, and what I think a lot of people don't understand about this is that we don't know if it's only going to... We don't know if it's only going to be one skill or if it's going to be all of them. And then it says that the stronger the level reduction effect it has will be based on the grade of the skills. So bronze and silvers are going to be reduced really low. So for anybody out there who is thinking about playing somebody who has winning streak, maybe this is a way you can always guarantee the nerf winning streak and nerf something else. Like maybe Fixer, I don't know. Guaranteed nerf Fixer, and then if this nerfs everything, I don't know. But, don't know if it's going to be all of them. It may be still just be one. I don't know. We're not sure. We have to see. I do have Batter's Insight on my Babe Ruth, so I'm probably going to be thinking about using it. I mean, it depends. If it doesn't say only one of them, like in the past, it only did one of them. But I think that if it does all of them, I think that's exceptionally strong. Although it could be something simple, like maybe, for instance, it only reduces gold skills by 1, or like by 2, and silvers are by 4, and then bronzes are by 6, or maybe like a little lower numbers than that. I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know what the plan is here. We need to see it in action. Contact Master still sounds useless. Increases contact. Wow, amazing. Sign me up. You didn't change the all my SIGs are basically like maxed out con. Like it's not gonna help anymore. Like wow, you way to make a useless skill even more useless. Like amazing. Chance Maker sounds the same pretty much. The next batter's con and power stats increase according to the on-base count from the game when you get to base. Again, unsure about what they're trying to say there. I think they mean that, like, if you, as a batter with Chance Maker, gets on base, it will overall improve the next batter's stats more compared to how many times you got on base, up to 2 times, maybe. I really don't know. Born to be a Star. Born to be a Star is one of those interesting ones. It's very situational now. I don't know if it's still gonna be that great. Do you know what it sounds to me? It sounds like basically like worst Pioneer. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds to me like Pioneer and Spotlight situations. It says, runners in scoring position increases contact, 2 out situations, increase power. When tied or losing after the 7th inning, increases con, power, and eye. So it sounds like Pioneer, but Spotlight. I don't know specifically how much these values are going to increase. You think that this would be a good time for them to, like, tell you the stat increases, but no, you'd be wrong. Much like it took us 4 years to figure out Barrel It Up activations, they're not telling us information like this right now. So that's all the legend skills that are being improved for the batter side. And then you go down to the gold section. Go down to the gold section here as I just clean up these silvers real quick. 5-tool player, which is legend. Stats are increased based on the lowest. Stats are increased based on the stat with the lowest sum of basic stats. Grade increase and development based on the skill level. I have no idea what that means. I can try to read it again. It's word salad. Increases all stats. Stats are increased based on the stat level with the lowest sum of basic stat, grade increase, and development based on the skill level. I guess what it's trying to tell you is that it will increase the worst stats the most based on the lowest sum of basic stat plus grade increase plus development, and then multiply it, I guess, times, and then increase it based on the skill level. Like, it will take that, like, let's say that 6 is, like, right now 6 is 12, like, let's say it'll increase the lowest stat by 12, and then we'll increase the next lowest stat by 10. Something like that. Just something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. It's word salad, though. Don't know what their numbers are going to be. I guess we're going to have to figure that out. Typical. Going to have to do the work for them. Prediction sounds the same. It just sounds like they're changing it based on the skill level and the development grading. It will increase based on the proportion of the value. I don't know what value to the eye basic stat. So, I mean, like, it seems to me that they're just going to do it on how good your player's natural ability is, as opposed to you cramming eye in. I don't get it. That's fine, I guess. Seems like a weird development decision. I mean, it basically seems like, you might as well never have prediction on a low eye batter then. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's a good Mitch Garver. Good home run card right there. Wow. Sick power. Master base thief reduces opponent's location and break while at bat or on base. Sounds basically like a legend skill all of a sudden. Reduction amount increases in proportion to the value of the speed basic stat. While on base, only 70% of the effect given at bat is applied. I have no idea what that means. If multiple runners have the skill, only one with the highest effect is used. Basically, if you have a level 6 guy and a level 7 guy, the level 7 guy is just getting used. I have no idea what that means. When on base, only 7% of the effect given at bat is applied. I wish I understood these words. I don't understand these words. They're too complex for me. I mean, I'm in college. Why would I expect to understand these words? Going down to the pitcher skill, the only pitcher skill that I got improved was pitcher's insight. Reduces the opponent's Opposing hitter's eye weakens all of the opponent's hitter's gold, grade, or below skills. I mean, pitcher's insight is going to reduce all of the opponent's gold, grade, or below skills. That's why I'm confused with the batter's insight language, because if they're changing pitcher's insight to do all of the opponent's skills, and batter's insight is among the opponent's pitching skills, I don't know what they're doing with batter's insight, but to me it sounds like pitcher's insight is going to be crazy. I mean, it depends if they reduce the amount that's affected. If I remember, pitcher's insight in the past, like, took one random one and turned it to 1. So maybe this will be more interesting. I don't know. I don't have pitcher's insight on anybody right now, so I've got a couple people who have pitcher's insight on Legends who are going to probably be trying to tell me about the way things are going to be working. Where are my diamonds? Oh, they're all the way over here. I opened up a lot of packs. Okay, so that's the only one. It says the lower the grade of the skill to be reduced, the stronger the level of reduction it has. So bronzes are going to be more affected. I think that's going to be like a tier system where it's going to be like golds are going to be reduced by 3, silvers by 4, bronzes by 5, or golds by 2, 3, and 4, or something like that. Obviously, we're not reducing legend skills yet. I think it would have been cool if there was a legend skill that reduced legend skills personally, but maybe that's a little too powerful, or they want to make it so that way you always have legend skills that are always effective. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know, but I think that would have been pretty cool. It says gold. Let's going to finish out the list here. Ace increases stats, applies the Ace effect. The Ace effect increases all stats. Additionally, when there are few players with the Ace skill in the lineup, and decreases batting average against. The decreasing batting average against part is pretty interesting to me, because that's like in our theme here of higher fielding leads to lower batting average against, especially in sim games. So that's kind of something that people are probably going to be interested in. I remember that Ace used to have the effect that like it was less effective after the 7th inning. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Unless that hasn't changed and this is only the parts of the card they're modifying. It seems that they've done away with the Ace effect where it seems to reduce the effectiveness of it after the 7th inning. So maybe it'll actually be interesting to use it on a relief pitcher. I don't know if you'd want to use only one relief pitcher in the lineup. It says that having more players with Ace in the lineup are going to reduce the effectiveness of it. So just having, 2 starters and a relief pitcher with it is not really going to be that great for you. So just food for thought. I don't know. Maybe you'd put it on one pitcher in your relief core and maybe you just run that guy, especially maybe long relief. Who knows? I mean, that would work. You need the long relief guy to have a lower batting average against. Don't think I've got any more cards. No, we're going to keep going. And the last one, Iron Will, reduces the opposing hitter's hitting accuracy while also increasing the chance of inducing weak contact when facing batters who have successfully gotten on base. And it was also going to increase the chance of including weak contact, increases in proportion to the value of the fastball basic stat. So again, another situation where they're not using the current training stat. So it's kind of like just if your pitcher doesn't have a good fastball stat to begin with, then this is just kind of useless for you. I don't know. It just seems weird that they're doing it in a way that uses the basic stats when the game is predicated on basic stats, grade increases, and development. Like, it just seems weird to me that they're just ignoring all of that. I mean, we have so many things that are useful now to help us increase the development and put it in a position where we want it, like development tickets, and the fact that Supremes can be reset at 20, and the fact that you can use 3 of the tickets going to level 20, and the fact that you have development reset tickets that basically randomize your players so that way you can get absolutely absurd trainings. I mean, it just seems to me weird that they're just, like, diverting away from that, and they're basically saying, if your pitcher is not good enough from the beginning, you're out of luck. That just seems weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one, but that just seems like an odd choice to me, that they're using basic stats in 2023. I don't know. Weird. Okay, that's all the skills. I may have skipped over a couple. No, did I skip over? No, I didn't skip over any of them. That's all of them. They're in the description if you want to read them instead of me sitting here and rambling on tremendously. So, it's the notes will be in the description if you want to read for yourselves if you haven't seen it. Then we're going to go down to ranked system improvements. So the ranked system is going to be a blind matchmaking. It's going to be like very much like Clutch, where you get 10 rank balls. 1 recharges every 30 minutes, so we'll take the normal 6 hours for your rank to reset. And then It will be blind matchmaking, so you just hit the play ball button, and then it will select a player for you to play against in the moment. So no more ranked, no more of these ranked, whatchamacallits, I don't even know the word anymore. Alliances, they'll go with alliances. No more ranked alliances where people will avoid other players because of who they're playing against. So now the system will be blind, and you'll be forced to play basically all of your things. It seems to me also that they're using ranked revenges in a different way. So I noticed this in the beginning when I read this notice the first time, but ranked revenges, you still get only your 5 ranked revenges per day, but a ranked revenge will use a ranked ball. So you will only get your 5 ranked revenges per day, but you'll also lose 1 ranked game against another random player. So maybe you don't want to play somebody above you because you don't want to take the risk of playing somebody who's ranked in front of you when you're high up in the rankings and somebody around your skill level played you in ranked. Maybe you'd prefer to play the person who's ranked above you, play the person who hit you, who is currently below you, so that way you don't have to risk the chance of you playing somebody who has a very strong team in front of you and you just got bad luck. That's my thought. I don't know. We're going down here. Let's see what I got here. Ranked ball battle recharge tickets. Ranked battle refresh match list tickets has been named to ranked ball battle recharge tickets. Okay, so basically the tickets you have in your inventory that are basically refreshing your ranked lists for free, and you get them from, I believe, check-in events. They are going to be used to refresh your ranked balls. You'll still probably be able to pay 300 stars to refresh it, but this is probably just a free ranked refresh ticket. I always have a couple of them in my inventory. It says we have the ranked home and away splits. Yeah, I got it. The matchmaking system. They're doing a system now where if you close the game in the middle of the ranked game, it doesn't restart or count as a forfeiture. It will just basically like sim the game like over again. And I know that leads to the people thinking that if I close the game, it will just redo the entire game. No, it will basically just redo the game from the beginning with the same results. I have an idea of how they're going to do it, but I don't want to bore you guys with the information. Like, from a computer science background, I can kind of try to explain it. I talked about this in club a little bit, but I think they're just going to seed a random number generator and just show you the results again. It's basically like, it basically tells me that ranked is deterministic. Like, as soon as you hit the play ball button, the game has already been decided, pretty much, is what I'm saying. So, if the game's already decided... Ooh, got a prime? I already have the Javier bias. That's a shame. But it means to me that ranked is deterministic, and that as soon as you hit the play ball button, the game's already been decided. Pretty much, is what I'm saying. Like, you can tell as soon as you hit the play ball button. Like, if you follow the number generator, you can basically tell the exact outcome of the game. And that's not that crazy, but still, it's a little unfortunate that you're just kind of set in stone at that point. Let's scroll down here. I got one more card here real quick. Tyler McGill. It now shows the mentors that are effective on a batter in-game. So if you click on the mentor button, it'll show you exactly what mentors items are being used to improve the batter. So the photo they have is it clicks on mentor and it says high focus, one team, aim fastball, aim breaking ball, franchise batter, pretty much. It shows the breakdown of the mentor effects that are currently active in the game, which will probably be helpful in terms of trying to diagnose what's going on in case you're ever concerned that something is not being applied properly, or you want to use it to help you notice in what situations your batter comes up in. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's just a nice little feature that may not seem important, but it may actually be important for like getting into like the inner machinations of the game, I think. And then scrolling down here, we've got it now shows the lineup stats of a player. So if you click on we all know that in the past, whenever we have to click on a player who we're playing, we have to do the calculations manually, and it used to be a lot easier. Obviously, like you do your calculations, you'd be like, oh, okay, nice and easy. Lineup stats, minus gear, minus minus legend bonus from the skill, and then also subtract out the charisma reduction, stuff like that. And then you get to your current number, and that's how you'd see that your stats are accurate, and we'll see what's... But now it'll show you exactly how they break down from the beginning. So now you won't have to worry and have to think about it, and just it gives it to you right off the bat. Again, something that may not be the most useful, but something that's good for double checking and making sure things are being applied properly, so that way you can tell. Also, it might help you notice if like Barrel It Up is being applied early or later. You never know, because this game always does weird things. Let's be honest here. And then the very last thing on the bottom here. Is the very last thing on the bottom here? Oh, there's a couple other things. So then they're doing the check-in rewards are being improved. Now we're going to get a blue and a green every month, which is really sick. We're also going to be, we're getting a blue and a green every month, pretty much, which is going to be fantastic. And no more 75,000 points. It's going to be premium player packs instead of points. Just basically those little changes. Just points are being changed to premium packs. And we're getting a blue and a green every month now. So, pretty sick. Very happy about that. It says they're going to be modifying for daylight savings time, which is very, very good, because in the past, it's always infuriating that club battle ends at 11 during DST times, and ranked ends early too, so it's frustrating. So hopefully that means that's what they're going to be doing. It says, like, club is going to... Let's see. It says club battle is going to begin at 12 and end at 12, which is fantastic. I'm really happy about that change. I'm so tired of DST in this game. The DST in this game is brutal. And the last things in this entire list are just a couple miscellaneous changes. Players can be sorted in the lineup by type. Brag lineup shows photos of all photos. Brag lineup shows photos of all players. I don't really know what that means. Unless now you can... Like, if I go to my lineup here... If I go to Brag... Like, if I go to Brag lineup... Like, all my photos are gone because they're not there anymore. So maybe now it'll show you, like, the photos of the players that are missing, even if they're not in the game anymore. Maybe that's what they're talking about? I don't know. It says PSET's cycle has been reduced from 2 weeks to 1, so now we can get a PSET every week in ranked, thankfully. That was an awful wait. Every time. 2 weeks for everyone, thankfully. Sack bunts did not correspond to the actual situation, will no longer be attempted in autoplay. I don't know what that means. Hopefully it means there'll be less sacrifice bunts attempted, because I'm sick and tired of my players sack bunting people over and then, like, causing a double play. I'm sick and tired of that. OVR analysis room now works without any limits, which is fantastic. If you want to OVR limit, if you want to overall test your lineup, you don't have to worry about it. For some reason, it had some arbitrary limit on it. I don't know why. And that's finally everything from the lineup. That's probably everything from the patch notes. So let me know what you guys think about the patch notes. Personally, I'm down with everything in this patch notes. I don't understand the gear reduction in ranked, and I don't get it. I mean, it's weird to me. Everything else I'm pretty cool with. The skills are okay. Some of them are still a little weak, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't get the gear draw stuff. I mean, it's just weird to me. Oops, turn my music up. It's just a strange change to me. I don't know. Maybe you guys feel differently. Maybe you guys hate the fact that you get hit at home and, you just basically have diamond gear draws playing against you and they basically just run over you. Actually means that Supremes got weaker in this update for sure, because of the fact that they no longer get... They still get the double gear draw, but the gear draw effect is lower. So Supreme's obviously a little weaker now, but then again, you could also argue that they got stronger because they improved the Black Diamond bonus effect. So, I don't know. You can make an argument saying that maybe they got weaker, but they got stronger in other areas. I don't really know, but that's a change we're going to have to live with. Personally, I think having less requirement to use gears is always a better thing. I really don't like using gears. I use them only on the end of ranked for the last couple hours and in club battle. And you know what? I still lose plenty of games anyway, so it happens, but hopefully it doesn't have as much of an impact in the future, and we can get more towards the whole lineups are a useful thing. Skills pay the bills. Don't want anybody skating by because of gears. And like I said, no one uses pinch hitters anyway. I mean, the only people that use pinch hitters that I'm aware of are people who have accidentally used pinch hitters because they're not aware of how the whole the whole substitution method works. Because I've seen a lot of people just train their bench for fielding stats at this point anyway. That's basically it. They don't use it in a way that pinch hitter functions to affect their They don't use pinch hitters as a way to be a strategy. They use it just as basically a placeholder and as a fielding well, pretty much. That's basically it. Finally coming back at the end of packs here. I still don't know what I'm going to use my skill changes on. Another Drew Smiley. I feel like we pulled 2 Diamond Drew Smileys. Diamond Wish, Live Season Diamond. Let's use the Live Season Diamond, and then we'll go do a couple more combinations, and then we'll get on with the skill change. I got the green to use. I'm probably going to throw it on Chad Green. Wow, a 52 base Diamond. Oh my goodness, that's an awesome tank team player. Wow. I might save him just for a future, just put him on the bench later. That's an impressive diamond pull right there. My goodness. Wow. I can't believe a 52 base diamond. Wow. Honestly impressive. All right. Jacob deGrom? Nope. Jacob deGrom with the moss hair. So like I said, that's basically it. This if you're watching this video today, according to Com2, this will be released May 30th, 10 o'clock p.m. on Eastern Time. So for anybody out there who is doing club battles tomorrow, today's Monday, so anybody doing club battles tomorrow, God knows there's going to be an issue or two with updating. So if you guys are running clubs out there, just be aware that there might be some issues. Because a lot of times when the new update drops, they kind of block you from using old versions of the game. So, oh wow. Strong Kyle Schwarber. So, in case your clubmates get locked out, maybe it'd be a best idea to try to get your club battles in early, so that way there's no issues. We've definitely had issues in the past where a bad update's been pushed to our devices, and we've been locked out of the game before. That's happened. I'm not saying that's not possible, too. So, it's just a precaution. I'm probably going to get my club battles in early that day. I would hope you guys do the same. Like I said, just as a precautionary measure, just because anything can happen. Who knows? Bad update. Maybe you can't get into the game. Game goes down. Who knows? Anything can happen. But so, like I said, better to be safe than sorry. I'm probably going to get my club battles in early that day. Freddie Freeman 23. I wanted the Eugenio Suarez, but I'll take that as well. Thank you. Well, we really cleaned up the diamonds by getting no diamonds. We've really done it. We finally got some roster space to play with here. No diamonds left. Do I have enough for one more silver combo? Nah, okay, we'll save that for next week. So I've got the one vintage. Is this a collection thing? Is that a prime player I pulled, maybe? No, Colorado Rockies. Okay, well, we'll save that for next week. Racking up the achievement points, finally. I don't really know what it's going to be towards, but we're really racking up the achievement points. Alright, so let's go open up our vintage packs. I went right past them because I was not paying attention. Let's see if I get a legend this week, please. I love getting those legends, man. No legend. Dusty Baker, Rafi Palmeiro, Eric Young, Sr. Do I have an intermediate one or a basic one? No? Okay. Alright, let's go check the lineup and see if we got any combinations to do with these guys. So I've got the Wallach from last week. Do I have anybody else? I don't know if I do. So we'll go combine these dudes real quick. That should give us 2 combinations. Considering using a GI if it gives me a silverback. Oh, good. It worked out anyway. It worked out anyway. Ooh, wow. I got a diamond from 3 vintages. All right, that means we can do a diamond vintage combo. I was kind of hoping that I would have gotten that, and I did. Wow. Lucky once. Now give me a legend out of this, please. Legend. No, it's a Hall of Famer, but it's not a legend. Oh, man. One day, we're going to get a diamond legend out of this. One day, guys. One day, we're going to get a diamond legend out of this. Considering how many combinations I've done and how many few legends players I have. Do I have a sig pack now? No, get out of my way. Get out of my face. 6,901 mileage. Bruh moment. Alright, so let's go use our green ticket on Chad Green real quick. I can't believe that. 6,901 mileage. Can't even believe it. And we have 1 PSCT. Oh my god, so sad. I didn't get a PSCT from League this week. We can check to see if I have a Clubcraft, but I don't think I do. I think I'm a little late for Clubcraft right now. I mean, a little early. Ah, Giant Crusher. Yeah, I don't think, man. I don't think that's gonna work. Like, I remember I did my Clubcraft last week, like, right before the video, so I don't think I have the Clubcraft ready right now. It'll probably be ready after the video. I just want to double check real quick. 2 hours and 13 minutes. Yeah, that was when I did the video last week, so that's okay. We've got the PSCT to go through. And then I think I'm done after the PSCT. I'm still saving the SCTs. I want to save them up for a little bit longer. I still don't know who I'm going to use it on, to be honest with you guys. But I will be keeping the Batter's Insight on Babe Ruth just to see what we do. And I'm going to be changing the Contact Master because then nobody cares about Contact Master, bro. We don't need more contact. Didn't matter anyway. Didn't matter anyway. But we're not really worried about having, Contact Master on Babe Ruth. So we'll save that for next week, and then we'll see after the update what happens in terms of the new meta that kind of comes out. It's going to be a kind of a feeling out period for sure. So we are going to be on our way, hopefully. And I hope you guys have a safe Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to spend the rest of the day with my family right now. So I hope you guys have a good one. Be safe out there. And if you guys have any lost loved ones, my heart goes out to you guys. For Memorial Day weekend, I know I'll be thinking about my grandfather, who was a soldier in World War II. But I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your days. Be safe out there, and good luck with your pulls. And let me know what you guys think about the update notice, and it will be in the description if you want to read along with me. Have a good day, guys, and peace.